Perhaps you would have heard the term spiritual journey. Now the question is, what is spiritual journey? Spiritual journey is when you want to know about yourself, your troubles, your worries, your issues in life, and make a peace with it. Spiritual journey is really about finding answers, rather than it focuses on asking questions continuously. And today we are going to talk about what is spiritual journey and how to go on a spiritual journey. When we talk about going on a spiritual journey, then it comprises of three main stages. First is setting spiritual goals, and second is consulting with spiritual sources, and third is consulting with various spiritual practices. And now let's discuss how to go on a spiritual journey. And first is, as I said earlier, is setting spiritual goals. And when it comes to setting spiritual goals, you should keep in mind that your spiritual journey is yours alone. The thing about spiritual journey that it is different for different people, because every person has a different background, is facing different types of challenges and issues and troubles in life. Despite facing all different sets of challenges, all of these people, they follow the same type of tools. That's why it is important to take the advice of different people. You should keep in mind the advice from different people that have followed, that have successfully gone on the path of spiritual journey. And no one can tell you the direction of your spiritual journey. You have to find your own direction. When you have to find your own direction, then ultimately you are responsible. You have the complete autonomy over your spiritual path. And if any of the steps in the spiritual journey or in the spiritual path make you feel uncomfortable, then it seems harmful, then you should avoid and skip those tasks. If it makes you, any of the belief system makes you feel uncomfortable, then you should leave that path. You should find something else. When you go on a spiritual journey and setting goals, then you should also develop a habit of maintaining a record of your feelings, expectations, and fears. Make an entry on daily basis, weekly basis, and monthly basis. And entering and maintaining record of your fears, feelings, and expectations, it would allow you to develop a pattern, to see a pattern, to analyze a pattern, that how have you been performing. And if you see any of the negative thought pattern, then you should avoid those things that are impacting your actions and your behavior in life. The thing about spiritual journey that it is about leaving the old belief system and becoming curious about the world, about the death, life after death, and finding the inner peace. And spiritual journey helps you to change and heal yourself and transform making transformational changes in your life. And you should focus on the things that interest you the most, emotionally and intellectually. And when we talk about a spiritual journey, that it is the work of a lifetime. Therefore, you should avoid setting time and deadlines. And while going on a spiritual journey, you should know what you are looking for from the spiritual path. For instance, it could be like faith crisis, dealing with any personal challenges in life, or practicing meditation, or some other type of issue. You should know beforehand that whatever you are looking for your spiritual journey. And spiritual path is like a therapy. It would require your attention, time, and your effort. And it would also sometimes it requires you to make changes in the worldly relationships. And secondly is following the spiritual sources. And first step in following the spiritual sources is consulting and studying the sacred text of the any of the belief system. You should study. It doesn't matter whatever belief system you are following. You should study the sacred text of your belief system. It would help you to find answers, have a perspective in life, and clarity of mind. And while studying the sacred text of the spiritual books or any of the belief system, then you should keep in mind you don't have to overly attach yourself and associate yourself to the textual meanings and the teachings of the belief system. You just have to study it for the clarity of mind, have a perspective in life, and to achieve something, to find the meaning in life. And it would allow you, while studying it, it would allow you to ask questions that you have never thought of before. And secondly, you should consult with the spiritual public figure in your area, and it could be the imam, the monk, or the priest, or any person, the spiritual guide, or any of the belief system, the spiritual public figure in your area. It would help you to guide you on your spiritual path and make a decision about your spiritual journey. And before consulting with them, it is important that you should attend any of their public service event or their sermons, their lecture. It would help you to be familiar with their attitude, behavior, their views, and their ideology. If it is in alignment with your spiritual path and with your spiritual journey, then you should consult with them. If it is not in alignment, then you should find some other public figure. Along with consulting with spiritual public figures in your area, you should also check out the famous speakers and writers, online podcast, radio shows, TV shows. You should also keep on checking and looking for because many people conduct and organize public reading seminars. You should go there and meet the like-minded people. It would help you to have the clarity of mind and find answers and more questions that would help you to be on the right path. And while you should avoid involving yourself in such activities that would require, or following such public figures that would require your financial support, because those people would more care about their funding rather than your spiritual path. And while doing so, you should also follow those sources that would help you to be on the right path. If you can afford traveling, then you should go out and travel the world and see different culture, meet different people. It would help you to broaden your horizon. And third stage is on the spiritual path is following the spiritual practices. And when we talk about following the spiritual practices, and first of all is meditation. Meditation is a very good exercise it would help you to lower the stress level, to know about yourself and understand the meaning of life. And when we talk about meditation or practicing mindful meditation, then it doesn't mean you have to sit on the ground and cross legs and focus your mind and clear your thoughts. You don't have to do that. Of course, it is a part of it, but it would help you to find the meaning and purpose in life. And you can perform meditation while doing different chores in life, like driving, cooking, cleaning, various types of tasks. You can perform meditation while performing various activities in your life. Your body is the temple of your soul, and keeping the maintenance of your soul, of your temple, of your body makes sense. And it means performing exercises regularly. Exercising have a great impact on your mental health and your physical health. It would help you to lower the stress level and refresh your mind and improve the quality of life. It means exercising would help you to live a balanced life. And when we talk about exercising, then you should avoid doing the heavy exercising, because they would make you exhausted. They would drain out all of your energy. And moderate exercising, they are good for your physical health, for your mental health, and for your spiritual health. Various belief systems have got some type of sacred places that are important and significant to them. And they are significant, those sacred places, they are significant for a number of factors. And you know about those factors. And people visit those sacred places throughout the years on a specific timing. And if your spiritual journey wants you, if it makes you feel good to go and visit those sacred places on a specific timing or on a specific time period, then you should do it. You should visit those places. And finally, and most importantly, you should keep on evaluating your spiritual path and your spiritual progress. That you should keep on checking the pattern. As I said earlier, you should keep on maintaining the record of your fears, your feelings, and your expectations. And while evaluating your spiritual path and your spiritual progress of your spiritual journey, it would help you to see the pattern, to see that negative pattern, negative thought pattern or positive thought pattern, whether it is increasing or decreasing. And the thing about spiritual journey, that it would help you. It would help you to find answers, to ask more questions, to put you on the right path. It is not easy sometimes, but it would definitely help you, and you would see its results in the form of improved relationships and living a more peaceful and quiet and a spiritualistic life, a more calm and peaceful life. And if that's what spiritual journey is all about. If you have any question, just leave it in the comment box below. I'll answer it to you. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, whatever time it is in your part of the world.